evening. Opportunity do not happen, you create them, as stated by Chris Grosser. Welcome to BNC English News Live. Myself Sharmishta De joining you with the news updates. News in details. Top legislators have paid tribute to His Majesty King Hamad for the democratic approach to promote parliamentary work and political participation as Bahrain marks International Day of Democracy today. His Majesty received cables of congratulations from Parliament Speaker Fawzia Zainal, Surah Council Chairman Ali Saleh, and Parliament First Deputy Speaker Abdul Nabi Salman and Second Deputy Speaker Ali Ahmed Zaid. Deal to boost research and development in artificial intelligence signed. Hopes of turning Bahrain into a hub for artificial intelligence received a boost with the signing of an agreement to bolster research and development in the field. The Nasser Vocational Training Center and Derasat signed a memorandum of understanding aimed at uniting efforts to establish the Nasser Artificial Intelligence Research and Development Center. Bahrain's efforts to promote coexistence among all communities regardless of their faiths have been highlighted at an annual global interfaith gathering in Bologna, Italy. Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowments Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa cited Bahrain hosting the dialogue among civilization in 2002 and 2014, the Bahrain Declaration launched in 2017, and the establishment of King Hamad Global Center for Peaceful Coexistence, as well as the King Hamad Chair at the University of Sapienza to promote dialogue and coexistence. Customers in Bahrain are the happiest in the world as measured by a leading global index with a score of 71. The kingdom has topped a list of 16 countries across the world in the latest edition of Abhaya Global Happiness Index. Bahrain is also among the gold standard level, which comprises the top 5 countries in the index. Bahrain wins the praise of expatriates again. Bahrain is ranked among the top 10 countries by expats for its new way of working in the global and digital age, according to a report released yesterday. The country is ranked 6th out of 55 destinations in the latest Expat Insider 2021 survey. The Future of Working Abroad, conducted by Internations, the world's largest expatriate online networking community. 81 new COVID-19 cases, no fatalities registered on Tuesday. Bahrain yesterday recorded 81 new COVID-19 cases alongside 105 recoveries and no fatalities. Of the new cases, 40 were expat workers, 35 contacts of local cases and 16 travel-related. Talks on post-COVID economy today. Economic recovery post-COVID-19 will be high on the agenda of a major forum being held in Bahrain today to mark the International Day of Democracy. New look legislations that aim to inject life into all sectors of economy will be discussed. Bahrain has been ranked 11th globally in traffic congestion, according to figures released by The Economist. The kingdom came fourth among the Arab countries that appeared on the list of the countries with the most traffic jam across the globe. It has been listed behind the UAE, Kuwait and Jordan respectively, As per the figures, there are 154.8 cars in each kilometer in Bahrain's road network. The Economist's traffic congestion indicator included 50 countries, 10 of which are Arabs, and the UAE topped the list with 587.4 cars in each kilometer. Monaco was second with 427.3 cars per kilometer. Fish prices rise. The hot weather caused an increase in the price of safi fish in the local markets yesterday. While the consumers complained about the lack of proper supervision of the market, fish sailors and fishermen attributed the price rise to the hot weather, which caused fish to leave the warm waters near the shore to cooler deep sea. We will be back after a short break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Authorities in Abu Dhabi have announced a decreased COVID-19 infection rate of 0.2% of total tests in the capital. Abu Dhabi has undertaken several strategic measures in the fight against COVID-19. These include intensified vaccination campaigns aimed at all community members, targeted campaigns for vulnerable categories, continuous proactive screening campaigns for all community members, and a comprehensive epidemiological tracing system for positive cases and those in contact. Kuwait allows limited entry for unvaccinated expats. Kuwaiti civil aviation authorities have started enforcing a government decision allowing unvaccinated expatriates below 18 years to enter the country for one time under certain conditions. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation issued a circular to airlines operating in Kuwait, notifying them of the implementation of the decision allowing entry for those expatriates covered by vaccination against COVID-19 who hold valid residency permits still abroad and have not yet got the jabs. Sports news. Al Ahly clinched dominant win. Defending champions Al Ahly got off to a dominant start yesterday, beating Nuwaidat 94-51 in the opening round of Zain Bahrain basketball. Monfaradi bags fourth Asian title. Martial artist Ali Monfaradi is celebrating his golden glory yet another after the fourth Asian Jiu-Jitsu Championship title triumph in his sporting career, coming hot on the heels of 3 gold in Croatia. The 27-year-old Bahraini, who has more than 150 medals under his belt, had completed in 5 fights in championship held in Abu Dhabi, 3 of which he ended by submission and the other 2 he won by points. It's his 4th Asian title. Cristiano Ronaldo scores but 10 Manchester United stunned by young boys in Champions League. Substitute Jordan Sebastião scored a stoppage time winner to earn young boys a 2-1 victory over 10-man Manchester United in their Champions League opener. Sputnik's single-dose COVID-19 vaccine, Sputnik Light, has received a green signal from India's Drug Regulatory Authority to conduct Phase 3 bridging trials on the Indian population. Comedian Norm MacDonald dies at the age of 61 from cancer. The Canadian comic was born in Quebec City in 1959 and got his start in Canadian clubs before moving to the US to pursue TV comedy writing. He worked for the Roseanne program before joining Saturday Night Live to host new parody skit Weekend Update. Known for his dry delivery, MacDonald had fans in US and worldwide. 4 amateur astronauts are about to launch into orbits in another landmark mission for space tourism. It's the latest flight to help open up access to space for paying customers following on their launches by Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos. The trip had been paid for by US billionaire businessman Jared Isaacman, who will travel with 3 crewmates: a healthcare worker, a science educator, a data analyst will circle the Earth with Mr. Isaacman for 3 days. The mission has been named Inspiration 4. The UK announced Tuesday it will offer a 3rd dose of coronavirus vaccine to everyone over 50 and other vulnerable people to help the country ride out the pandemic through the winter months. Nigeria faces one of its worst cholera outbreak, about 2,323 people dead. Nigeria is seeing one of its worst cholera outbreaks in years, with more than 2,300 people dying from suspected cases as Africa's most populous country struggles to deal with multiple disease outbreaks. This year's cholera outbreak, with a higher case fatality rate than the previous 4 years, is worsened by what many consider to be a bigger priority for state governments. The COVID-19 pandemic, Nigeria faces a resurgence of cases driven by the Delta variant, and less than 1% of the population has been fully vaccinated. At least 69,925 suspected cholera cases were recorded as of September 5th in 25 of Nigeria's 36 states in the capital Abuja, and according to the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, children between 5 and 14 are the most affected age group, and the overall case fatality rate is 3.3%, more than double that of COVID-19's 1.3% case fatality rate in Nigeria. At least 2,323 people have died from suspected cholera this year, but there are concerns that might be an undercount given that many affected communities are in hard to reach areas. Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings ruled the domestic box office again, collecting $35.8 million in its second weekend theaters. With that, we come to the end of today's bulletin. Stay tuned, we shall be back every day at 7:30 p.m. with the daily news updates in English. Good night.